to highlight the importance of this. The Word of God says in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, it says, we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, but against rulers, against authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. You see, we are in a war. We are in a war. We are in a war. I don't know how many of you believe it, whether you agree or disagree, whether you believe it or not, we are in a war. The war that is currently taking place in Israel will come to an end. The war in Russia will come to an end. But this war will not come to an end. మన ప్రభు పక్కనుంటే సాతాను మనం యుద్ధం చేస్తూ ఉంటాడు to bring us into him. మనం సాతాను పక్కనుంటే దేవుడు చేస్తాడు, he will do whatever it takes to bring us back into him. This war is constant. This struggle is constant. And we are no match to demons. We are no match to Satan. వారి శక్తి ముందు మన శక్తి సరిపోతుంది టు ఓవర్కమ్. మనం ఆ శక్తి తట్టుకు నిలబడాలంటే we need to put on this armor every single day. మీరు అడగచ్చు, బ్రదర్, what is the war that I am in? What sort of how do I know whether I am in a war or not? I'll tell you, if you are constantly doubting yourself, if you are constantly exhibiting fear, constantly మీరు anxious గా ఫీల్ అవుతా ఉంటే, I'll tell you, you are in a war. అపవాది చెవులో చెప్తుంటాడు కంటిన్యూస్గా వచ్చి, యు ఆర్ అన్ఫిట్ ఫర్ ఎనీథింగ్, యు ఆర్ అన్ఫిట్ పర్సన్, యు డు నాట్ డిజర్వ్ ఎనీథింగ్, యు ఆర్ నాట్ వర్తీ, యు ఆర్ నాట్ స్కిల్డ్, యు ఆర్ నాట్ టాలెంటెడ్. ఇవన్నీ కూడా అపవాది చెప్పేటువంటి అబద్ధాలు. అండ్ టు ఓవర్కమ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దాట్, టు ఓవర్కమ్ ది ఎనిమీ, టు ఓవర్కమ్ ద సేటన్, టు డిఫీట్ హిమ్, we got to put on this armor. Let me tell you this importance of this armor. We need to, the first and foremost is the belt. Belt resembles truth. Truth is nothing but Jesus Christ. Truth, and truth will set you free. John 8:32. So know Christ, be in Him, be rooted in Him. He will be giving you the strength to be able to overcome Satan. Breastplate of righteousness. This breastplate covers the heart, most important vital organs of the body. Heart should belong to the Lord. మీ హృదయంలో ప్రభు కాకుండా ఇంకెవరన్నా కూడా ఇట్ విల్ బి ఆఫ్ నో యూజ్. మీ హృదయంలో ప్రభు కాకుండా ఇంకెవరన్నా కూడా యు బికమ్ ఈజీ టార్గెట్ ఫర్ సేటన్. గాడ్ హ్యాస్ టు రూల్ యువర్ హార్ట్. అండ్ దెన్ హెల్మెట్ ఆఫ్ సాల్వేషన్. రక్షణలో మనం రావాలి. రక్షణ వచ్చిన క్రైస్ట్ ఏం చేయాలో తెలిసిన, దే వాక్ లైక్ సాల్ట్ అండ్ లైట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వరల్డ్. రక్షణకి ఎవిడెన్స్ ఏంటంటే యు బికమ్ సాల్ట్, యు బికమ్ లైట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వరల్డ్. Salt heals people. Salt preserves the community. You got to be like salt of this world. You got to be the light of this world. You got to bring people to Christ. Evidence of salvation. And the shield of faith. విశ్వాసం లేకుండా ప్రభువుకి ఇష్టలుగా జీవించడం అసాధ్యము. ప్రతిరోజు ఏం చేయాల్సిన మన విశ్వాసం అనేటువంటి షీల్డ్ పట్టుకొని నడవాలి. You may be weak in areas, but you got to stand firm in faith. You need to have that faith in the Lord, no matter what is going through in life, because He who began good work in you will carry it on to the completion. Last week we looked at a message. We got to say no, we got to make important decisions in life to be able to grow in faith. And then you got to put on the shoes, footwear. We don't have shoes here, but footwear, it talks about gospel of peace. Gospel of peace. We got to be somebody who is able to carry peace wherever we go. We should be a peacemaker. Peace starts with a smile. Smile. Peace starts with a smile. Good question, we have to come with a smile on our face. We should greet people. We should bring that peace. Charles, we do not have peace. Forget about it. We do not have peace. It's okay. But as children of God, you are meant to carry that peace to the situation where there is no peace. And you'll be able to do that only when you wear that footwear and stand from the word of God. And finally, you have this sword. This sword represents the word of God. Read the word of God. Word of God is alive. Word of God is active. It is double-edged sword. It can penetrate through the bones and marrow and change people's lives. Read the word of God. You put on this armor, I can tell you, Satan can be defeated. You put on this armor and war, you will be conquered. You put on this armor and God, Satan can come nowhere close to you. I don't know how many of you are discouraged. I don't know how many of you are worried. I don't know how many of you are going through depression in life. I don't know how many are anxious about certain things. I don't know how many of you are worried in life. But let me tell you, when you have for this question to Shodana, you can overcome all of that by putting on this armor. You know, morning walking it, but I thought it should be a good reminder to tell you once again the importance of putting on this armor. So what I want all of you to do is, Suresh is going to lead us in a song. And if you are interested, if you're okay, please do stand and worship the Lord. And I'm going to pray and hand this over to Brother Seidel. Please, Suresh, listen.